The 2018 World Cup kicks off in Russia next summer, and the safety of visiting fans is already a concern. One of Britain's senior police officers has been to Moscow and has told Sky News he can't reassure fans they'll be safe if they choose to travel to the event. Sky's John Sparks reports now from Moscow.
Why watch the football, say some Russian fans, when the action is in the stands? And there was plenty of action in the Premier Liga on the weekend. In Moscow, supporters from CSKA and Zenit St. Petersburg fought through a fence. While on the streets of the city of Krasnodar, the Spartak Moscow firm clashed with police. The timing was unfortunate, as Russia tries to sell next year's World Cup to the world. Mark Roberts, Britain's senior officer on football policing, got a friendlier reception at Moscow's Luzhniki Stadium.
A little bit more than 81, so...
It's one of several trips he'll make to meet and share information with Russian colleagues.
So it's usual FIFA tradition that...
The idea here, to stop the trouble before it starts. But by visiting 15 months before the competition begins, he's acknowledging there's a problem.
I would love to be able to say, come, have a great time, you'll be in perfect safety, but we're a year out. I'm not in a position to give that message. What we need to now do is work with the Russians to try and get a sense of what security will be in place, so that hopefully we can then reassure the supporters.
The assistant chief constable was in Marseille last summer when Russian hooligans attacked England fans at the European Championships. They were fit, organised and dangerous. 5 English supporters were nearly killed. And the UK's top cop on football promises an honest assessment of the risks.
We will give the truth. We're not going to give propaganda, we're not going to scaremonger. We will give a factual assessment of what we think will happen here.
Still, the fans will only take advice if they decide to book a flight. Hooliganism in this country is a problem, but the Russian government's got the money and the personnel to deal with it. They've got another pressing concern, and that is about empty stadia, because a lot of fans from England and elsewhere, they'd be too scared to make the trip. Officially, at least, World Cup organisers aren't worried. But these Russian fans are. In videos recorded by the state broadcaster, they plead with British football supporters to make the trip. Everything will be fine, they say. It follows negative coverage in the UK media. We met with one of the participants who helps run a legal clinic, providing advice to football fans.
Not being able to see the World Cup, not feeling it, would be like missing the best moment of your life, like the birth of your child.
There is a clash of values here. Some football fans who organise fights in the forest strive to emulate the ideal of a strong Russian man. But the majority simply want a successful tournament. John Sparks, Sky News in Moscow.